This is Joseph A. Layden Jr. here, and welcome to True Scary Videos, www.truescaryvideos.com. In this website, you're going to find free 73 hours and 189 plus videos and podcasts of free videos and podcasts. Okay, let's go to the site right here real quick. Just click this link to the right. And here's a list of all the videos and podcasts. 90% of them are videos, and they're all based, as far as I know, on true stories, true events. And I start you out here with a lot of strange disappearances, people coming up missing. And I initially thought this stuff was BS till I found out the guy that's doing this investigation, he's already written 3 books. He's an ex-police officer, David Politis. He's already written 3 books, and there's a movie coming out here real quick. I think it's the end of 2015 or maybe the beginning of 2016. And here's several of them right here. Really very interesting, very strange. And I try to cover all aspects of the paranormal, the strange, the incredible, okay, the unsolved. And I put time hacks on each end of these videos and podcasts so you can time your entertainment at night, okay? So go ahead and lock your doors and windows, break out the popcorn, the potato chips, the sodas, the beer, whatever you got, your sandwiches, and just kick back and watch all these videos, watch a couple hours of videos and podcasts per night. And there's my book. I try to advertise my book here a few times. 55 true incredible mysteries based on stuff that's happened throughout history, throughout the world, and you'll even read my own accounts in the book here. Let me see here. Like I said, I try to cover everything. UFOs, Bigfoot, flying humanoids. And this series right here, this is called The Veil Videos. The Veil Videos, they were taped, I think, back in the late 1950s and 60s. The host was Boris Karloff. And all these Veil Videos, they're based on true events. They're like the Twilight Zone movies, but they're based on true events. Okay, true accounts. John Lear right here, here's his videos. And he's got several of them. This one happens to be, this part right here has to be on moon bases of 1, 2, 3, and 4. And he's got one heck of a reputation. He's one heck of a pilot throughout the years, decades of flying. He used to work for the CIA. So he has one heck of a reputation. So I don't think he'd be putting these videos out there if he was BSing. Former CIA agent on his deathbed reveals UFO truth. Okay, I try to watch all these videos before I put them up on here, make sure they're good. If they're not, I don't even mess with them. You're not going to see them. Flatwoods Monster. There's 2 of them there. Here's one. Oregon camper goes missing after Bigfoot sighting. Hey, as far as I know, to this day he's still missing, and it's been years now. Here's some interesting stuff right here. Time travel. And here's one, a Times Square time travel incident. This guy just popped into Times Square after looking over his clothing and checking out his credentials that they found on him and the other stuff they found on him. This guy came back from the past decades, 40, 50, 60 years or something like that. It turns out he was alive, and he got hit by a car. The car killed him. Here's a good series right here. The One Step Beyond series. These videos, they're like the Twilight Zone, but they're based on true stories, every one of them. I think I got every one of them. Okay, if I don't, give me an email and I'll try to find it and put it on here. Like the first 3, Where Are They?, Encounter, and The Haunted U-Boat. Very good stories. Like they're based on true stories. Oh, by the way, like I said, I put time hacks at the end of these videos and podcasts so you can time your evening. Okay, so like I said, break out the popcorn, the potato chips, the sodas, the beer, and cover up with your blanket. Make sure you got your doors and windows locked, and go for it. A lot of One Step Beyond videos here. Like I said, on all these right here, every one of them you see on the site, 90% of them at least are videos. Okay, I think I got all the One Step Beyond videos here. And if you got, these aren't on this website, but if you got Netflix, here's my recommendations. Like, for example, the first one, The Lost Tapes. There's a series of this strange stuff going on called The Lost Tapes. You got to see them. They might have these on Amazon Prime, I don't know. And here's a Strange But True series. I think these were taped back in the 70s and 80s. Good stories there, real good. more true scary videos, and the first several there, strange sounds, real loud noises coming from I don't know, the sky, the ground, whatever, but they're very strange. Can't forget about Sasquatch. Got a lot of Sasquatch and Bigfoot and stuff like that here. And here's Alaska Bermuda Triangle, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And here's this batch right here. Let me go down here a little bit. Near-death experiences, and I start you out with two celebrities, Clint Walker and Elizabeth Taylor. They give you their stories. Strange stuff on there. Sharon Stone, she gives you her story too. So between all these 73 plus hours and 189 podcasts and videos, this will keep you busy. Okay, we're at the end here. Here's I advertise my well, I don't advertise, I tell you about my ebooks. Okay, if you want to get them, you go and get them in my paperback books. There's 30 there, there's another 30 there, a total of 60. Exodus Genesis, this is a book I'm writing. Here's the beginning of the book. I had this one guy write me a story, write me a letter, and I told him this was fiction. Well, when I wrote it, when he read it, he thought it was real, true, so he's kind of pissed off. But this is the beginning of the book, and you can get the book for a lousy book on Amazon, and CreateSpace, I think it's for a few bucks. Let me go back to the beginning. Let's close this up. Okay, so go ahead and invite your friends to www.truescarevideos.com. At the first week of every month, I go in here through the entire site. I try to clean up the site. I get rid of the dead links, because some of them people, because of copyright or here and there, they delete the videos, and I always add 2 or 3 videos every month. So I'm gonna try to break 225 videos in podcast before I kind of slow it down here. So again, hey, thanks for coming to this website. Thanks for listening to this video, and invite your friends so they can get scared too. You have a safe one, anytime, anywhere.